What's up, my dudes and dudettes? As you see, my beautiful bikes. Obviously, we're geared up. We're going for a ride. But not on the ladies. Who else's peripheral caught the zx636? Oh, no, zx6 sitting right here. Ooh. Did not really realize he had a regular tail section. So, welcome back to a channel first time. This is a ride on a 2006 Ninja zx6r. This is actually the bike I was going to get if I could not get an R6. Because, god damn it, these things look good. I'm not too big of a fan of the Undertale, but I do like it. Particularly the way they did it on this bike versus the CBR, which is stupid. I love them headlights. Not quite as much as I love the R6 ones, but like I said, this is the second option. Now that we got our gear on, let's test this bike out and let me give y'all a little word on what I think about it. Kickstands up. Oh, wait a minute. I'm used to GP shift. Anyways, right off the bat, controls feel a little bit more lean forward, but not uncomfortable. Very comfortable, actually. Like, he has his bike lowered, which I prefer to raise them, actually. So I feel really low, but that's just seating position, you know, just personal opinions. But I'll tell you right now, just the way this bike is idling, it is so smooth. This is just, what is that? Oh, that's cruise control. Hot damn, that's cool shit. But this bike is so fucking smooth, and it looks so slick. I like this bike. I've always liked the Ninja ZX series. Although personally, one down, five up. One down, five up. But personally, I would get the 03 to 05, just because it does have the side exhaust in it. There's just something about that particular model. But Jesus, this thing is fucking a hot knife through butter smooth. The engine delivery on my buddy's bike, Monsieur Man. It's just, this is a very smooth bike. I will actually have to say, unfortunately my first ride on a GSX-R was a night ride. But so far on smoothness out of the GSX-R and the, don't do it camp, serious. Okay, wrong way. I'm so sorry, my friend, that I just did that to your bike. I'm so used to GP shift. That just happened. We're good, nothing went wrong. Luckily I didn't shift it like I do on my R6. But I will say, this bike, my friend, let's return back from the moment of death, is so ridiculously smooth. I mean, downshifting. Like, granted, my R6s are a hell of a lot louder, but they do shift just as smoothly as this. But I had to modify my bikes for that, to get that smooth shifting. I had to get a Giles Touring shift shaft support to get this amount of smooth on shifting. And then the power delivery, like, this thing is, it's like baking. I know it sounds weird to say, oh, it's like baking, but it is. This bike is so smooth. It's like watching the dough rise into perfection. And that's how this bike feels. Whereas my R6, it's like opening up one of those little fireballs and sticking it in your mouth. It goes from, oh, that looks pretty, to, holy shit, it's hot! Real quick. But this is like baking. This bike is so fucking smooth. I really like it. I'm so glad that this would have been the bike I chose if I could not have gotten an R6. This thing's so cool. I love the way it looks. Personally, I want it to be a lot louder because I'm used to, you know, my bikes. Loud, it can probably, you know, make you go a little deaf. But everyone knows you're there. But the shifting on this fucking gearbox is just magnificent. I will say, compared to the zx6r, this thing is the Mona Lisa. The zx6r is what your unliked cousin's child finger painted for you to go on the fucking fridge. There's no comparison. So yes, I'm a little dumbfounded why people even like the Gixxer, especially being an R6 owner for years. And, you know, I've ridden quite a few Ninjas. I've ridden a lot of bikes, but I've always been partial to Yamaha and Kawasaki. But it has been a long time since I rid anything besides one of my bikes. And I will say the Gixxer was a very smooth bike. I mean, I liked the amount of smooth it had, but this thing makes it, like, the way this bike feels is like sleeping on a Serta mattress. I thought the Gixxer was smooth, and it is. I'm used to a very violent power delivery from my R6s, and I like that. That's why I built them the way I did. It's been a long time since I've ridden a stock R6, and the last time I did, it was stock, but it had been crashed and wrecked, so it had a lot of stuff that needed to be done, and by the time I was done, I modified it to where I like it. So being on a bike that is just, yeah, this feels great. I mean, the agility on the bike, like, I can get over real far. I mean, granted, I'm not going to push it like I would my bike, because it's my bike. But this thing feels very, very agile. I love the way it feels, even with the rear end being lowered. Whereas the zx6r, which was at stock settings, I found it more of a bothersome thing to try to turn into a corner. I mean, that just is what it is. I would pick this over a zx6r any day of the fucking week. But this is just, I'm sorry guys, I mean, I'm just so astounded by how smooth this man's bike is. And the funny thing is, he is Man. That's his name. It's Man. Man with a double N. So, now that I'm done running my yappers about this Kawasaki's Ninja, I'm not going to open it up, of course. But I would like to get a little bit of a fun factor feel out of it. Blinkers! Oh, the blinkers work. I mean, just the transition from second to first is ridiculous. So smooth. I mean, and like, Now, if we're talking about, let's get to power. Maybe it's just me, but my R6 feels like it accelerates a lot sharper and a lot more oomph to it than this does. Whereas my R6 has a very rapid increase on power, this has a very transitional, very controllable. And I've said this several times on my R6, it goes from, yeah, I can do this, to holy fuck, real quick. This thing's just like, yeah. Like even that little jump that I just got, it's not overpowering to where it's like, oh, I don't know what's going on. It's just like, yeah, we're about to kick your ass, and I'd like you to smell my exhaust while I go by you, especially since it's set on my butthole. So, that being said, let's have some fun. No cops. I almost did the same mistake of downshifting or upshifting by pushing down, but that last second of thought got me. Let's see who's behind me. I don't know. They won't be there long. It just shifts so fucking nice. Like, I'm kind of mad that I had to modify my bike to shift this well. Like, that's down into first at 35. My bike would about throw me over. But again, it's a modified bike. But I know. My favorite is the way, I hate it, it's so stupid, but that sounds so cool. Like, I'll show you in a second. When I rode this to my house to get my helmet and gloves, which is the first time in 3.5 years, thank you. Just when I was shifting and I heard that click, I was like, oh, yeah, yeah. Luckily, I've been riding for a very long time, and whereas, you know, 1 down, 5 up is weird to me, I prefer 1 up, 5 down. It feels much more natural. I can still transition back to it without a problem. Come on, let's go, lady. Oh, that shift, there's just nothing there. It's just like gravy. Pancake. It feels fantastic. Now, leaning down, it feels good. This just really, I like, visually the tank looks a little weird because I'm not used to such a large shaped tank. A little bit of a wobble on whenever I started getting a little high speed. So of course, you know, I always suggest getting a GPR or a similar styled steering stabilizer. And I mean, come on, man, it's just to keep you safe. Not everybody rides like I do, so it's not really a necessary tool. But I do think this bike would benefit from one, just like I say about everything. But so far, I'm not gonna lie, guys, I'm never getting rid of the R6s. They will stay in my library forever. But if I come across a good deal on a ZX6, I'm getting that bitch. Whereas the zx6r, like I said, that bike felt smooth, but that's about the only thing I liked about it. The seating position's uncomfortable, where this is fantastic. I like this. This is very similar to how I feel on the R6. Except for, you know, body poise a little higher due to the way I did the swaps and the way I'm positioning the bike. Like, this one's very flat and it's lowered in the rear. Mine's raised in the rear, actually, by a whole inch. But nonetheless, seating position, even with the stock OEM, you know, rear sets, whereas mine are an aftermarket set, these feel very comfortable, like where I would expect them to be. I probably like them a little bit higher, but that's just because of my background on riding. But all in all, this fucking bike is awesome. I'm glad that I've had the chance to make a vlog on a Kawasaki Ninja zx6r. The only one I need left from the 03 to 2009 era is the Honda CBO. Well, alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and cut the video. I hope you liked my review on the Ninja ZX6, even though 90% of it's like how smooth the fucking bike is. It's not as powerful as the R6, but it is so fucking awesome. Alright guys, love, peace, deuces.